Come.
Zhou Tingyang, the daughter of the richest man. Weishen, Zhou Tingyang's fiance. Su Jian, Weishen's mother. Dad.
Hello, Dad. Be up ahead.
Okay.
Wei Guangshan, Weishan's uncle.
What kind of junk car did you buy?
Yang Quilin, Weishen's aunt.
We're only halfway there, and it's already broken down.
Wei Sisi, Weishen's cousin.
We still need to hurry back to the village for the Dragon Boat Festival. For the ancestral worship. What are we going to do now? Tell me.
It's all your fault. Trying to save money, you bought a third-hand car.
Mommy and Dad, hurry up and think of a solution. With this heavy rain pouring down, I don't want to stay in this awful place anymore. There isn't even a place to shelter from the rain. Shut up already. Isn't that Weishan? Weishan's car is here. Quick. Xiaoshan. This car is so nice. Is it yours? You are incredible.
Eldest uncle and aunt, how are you all here?
Don't even mention it. Your uncle was tricked and bought this piece of junk. It broke down halfway through the trip. We're stuck in the middle of nowhere. And it's raining, which makes it quite cold. Your uncle is the village head, you know? The ancestral worship in Fumin village still needs him to preside over it.
That's right, that's right.
What do you think we should do? And my waist. My arthritis in my waist has flared up. Zhaoshan, the ancestral worship is urgent. We should take your uncle's family along.
All right. Uncle. How about you all ride back with me in my car? All right, all right, all right.
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! There aren't enough seats.
That's right.
Zhao Shan, why did you bring an outsider along? Exactly, cousin. Look, it's about to start raining heavily. A heavy downpour. I'm a girl being outside is so unsafe.
The Dragon Boat Festival ancestor worship cannot happen without me. I must go back.
My waist. It hurts whenever it rains. My arthritis can't handle this.
The Dragon Boat Festival.
Xiaoyan, you get out of the car first. I have to take my eldest uncle and the others back first. He is the village chief. He cannot be absent from the Duanlu ancestor worship. You haven't married into the family yet, so you are not considered a Wei family member. It's fine if you go back a little later.
Yaoyang, you are already pregnant with our Yao Shan's child. We are family. For this year's Dragon Boat Festival ancestor worship, what did you say? You must also return to Fumin village with us. And let the ancestors see our Xiaoshan seed, the descendant of the Wei family.
That's right, wife. Come on. Let's go back together.
Okay. Back then, you were the ones begging me to return to Fumin village for ancestor worship. Now that the car is full, you want to leave me here alone. From here to Fumin village is at least 3 hours away. A round trip will take at least 7 or 8 hours. It's about to pour down rain, and I am pregnant.
She hasn't even married into the family yet, and she's already putting on airs. Weishan, what kind of wife did you find? Is she trying to become another ancestor for the Wei family?
Exactly. She hasn't even married in yet. And she's relying on her big belly to act arrogant and presumptuous. Sister-in-law, your whole family, finally managed to marry a wife. And now she's already taking advantage of you. When will this ever end?
Xiaoyan, they are all elders. Furthermore, my eldest uncle, being the village chief, for this Duanlu ancestor worship, we need him to go back and preside over it. Be obedient. We, as the younger generation, shouldn't we show filial respect to our elders? Hurry up, get out of the car quickly.
What did you say? You really want me to get out of the car?
I mean, let my eldest uncle and the others go back with me first. What's wrong with you waiting a little longer? They are all quite old. Do you really want them to get soaked and catch a chill in the rain? Our family's Dragon Boat Festival ancestor worship must start preparations before dawn. If you stubbornly refuse to leave like this, are you trying to delay everyone?
Cousin, let's go quickly. The rain is getting heavier and heavier. It will be even harder to travel soon. Zhao Shan, Jiu Yong is pregnant. I should be the one to stay here instead. In this rainy weather, my leg really hurts. These past few days, the pain keeps me awake all night long. You don't need to worry about me. You take Zhou back. I'll wait here for you to return. I'll go find a place to shelter from the rain first. to hide from the heavy rain that's coming.
No, Mommy. Can you please be more sensible? Get out of the car immediately. I'm just asking you to wait for a moment. It's not like I won't come back to pick you up. My mother is already old. Do you insist on treating her so poorly? Get down.
Sister-in-law, young people nowadays are not like us. Forget about being pregnant. Even after giving birth, we still had to work in the fields as usual. The niece-in-law fell down. She won't be hurt, right? Zhao Shan. How can you argue with Zhao Yang? She is carrying your child. Be obedient, alright? Quick, let Zhao Yang get in the car. In this heavy rain. If Zhao Yang gets soaked and sick, what are we going to do?
Zhou Tingyan. Be sensible and get up quickly. Just falling like that. How could anything happen?
This is clearly my car. Why should I get out?
So this car doesn't belong to Wei Shan? I knew it. How could you have this? Means she belongs to the Wei family. Why distinguish between hers and mine?
I knew why Weishan was so anxious for me to get pregnant and marry me. So he was planning this all along.
Is that so? Then you're going to suffer later on. This city wife is truly precious. You, as the mother-in-law, will surely be ridden like a horse later on.
Weishan, I don't care how you usually spoil your wife, but right now, Fumin Village is about to be demolished and turned into a resort. This ancestor worship ceremony is extremely important. What you should do. I shouldn't have to teach you, right?
It's fine. It doesn't matter if I suffer a little grievance or endure some hardship. As long as you and So-young live a good life together from now on.
Mommy. Let's go.
Wait.
You wretched woman. You want to get in the car. Behave yourself.
CEO Zhou, the young Mrs. location has been found. Quick, depart immediately.
Get out of the car.
Weishan, you're quite successful, aren't you? Driving back in such a nice car.
Yes, Wei Shan. I heard you got a promotion. Congratulations.
Weishan, our village is being relocated. Is that true?
Dad, I heard from my colleague. Our chairperson, the richest man, is coming to our village. This time we are really going to strike it rich.
Really? Then our Fumin village is going to prosper.
Your beautiful dream is shattered. Fumin Village cannot be relocated. And you cannot be promoted.
What do you mean?
What nonsense are you talking?
Because of me. I am the daughter of Yunqing's richest man, Yunchang Group, the chairperson's daughter.
What? Dad. Mommy. Didn't we offend? No way. No. Impossible. She has been with my son for 3 years. If she really had the richest man as a father, why didn't you say so earlier?
Exactly. If she truly had the richest man as a father, then how come I didn't know? Zhou Tingyan. This ancestral ceremony is very important to our village. Don't you dare try to ruin this for me.
I knew it. How could she possibly be the richest man's daughter?
Weishan, this wife of yours is becoming more and more outrageous. There's an order between elders and juniors, and a distinction between superior and inferior. After all, you are the most promising person in our village, and you've become a vice president. In the future, you will also be the head of the family. To be trampled upon by a woman like this.
Then, are you suggesting
applying family punishment? Zhao Yang. Zhao Yang. Where did Zhao Yang go? Chairperson, we found her. According to surveillance footage, Weishan is driving the car, taking the eldest miss, and heading towards Fumin Village. Go to Fumin Village immediately. Yes. Weishan, how dare you bully my daughter? You're asking for trouble.
Punishment.
I just want my own car back. Am I wrong? Weishan, I told you. We broke up. We are finished. Give me back the car keys. I want to go home.
I gave you respect, but you threw it away. Apply family punishment.
The Wei Family Ancestral Hall.
Zhou Tingyang, I ask you, do you acknowledge your mistake?
I told you. Weishan and I have already broken up. I want to go home.
Still daring to run away? Weishan, hold her down.
What right do you have to hit me? I have already broken up with you.
Apply family punishment.
Women must adhere to the 4 virtues. First, womanly virtue. Second, by words. Third, appearance. Fourth, job. A woman manages the household, must respect the paternal aunt, be filial to superiors and proper in conduct.
What kind of feudal remnant is this? You let go of me.
Today, there is a woman, Zhou Tingyang, disrespecting her parents-in-law, offending superiors and causing trouble, specifically requesting family law, 30 strokes of the cane, to serve as a warning to others. Strike.
Alright.
Kneel properly. Eldest aunt. She is still carrying my child. This, will it?
It's just one stick like this. How could it hit her stomach?
Chairperson. Fuman village has arrived. Enter the village immediately. Dare to hurt my daughter. I'm not done with him.
Dramatic.
Zhou Tingyang. Do you submit or not? In the future, will you be filial to your parents-in-law and considerate of your husband?
Be filial to you all. You all will never have the chance in this lifetime.
You.
Weishan, I still have your child in my belly. And you just watch. You just watch them bully me like this.
You child. Are we doing this all for your own good? You always give Shoshan arguments and tantrums. How will you in the future with Shoshan live a good life together? Aren't we doing this all for your own good?
You call this for my own good. You should quickly accept this blessing yourself. I'm telling you, I will never in this lifetime marry your son.
Look at this. Look at this. Shoshan, what kind of wife did you marry? She's carrying your baby in her belly and still talks like this. She is just relying on the fact that she has goods in her belly and thinks she can be lawless. Now she talks back when your mother says a couple of words. Then later, will she even start getting physical?
Weishan, your wife, dares to act like this now. She will definitely be lawless in the future. If you pity her, the ones who suffer later will be your mother and you. What's more, our Wei family has strict family rules and absolutely does not allow a wife like this to ruin the family reputation. Even if you are Fuman Village's most promising child, it is still unacceptable.
Exactly. You are about to become the head of the household. How can you still have the stain of failing to control your wife and having an improper family reputation?
You are also a woman. How can you say such things? Now there is gender equality. Women have never been men's subordinates.
And you dare talk back?
What are you doing?
I'm telling you, in Fuman Village, men are the women's heaven. If a man says one, a woman cannot say two. Do you understand? Bring the 1,000-nail mat. If you still refuse to obey, bring the charcoal basin.
Weishan, I was wrong. I know I was wrong. You can't do this. You can't do this. In my belly, I am carrying your child. I beg you. Just consider. For the sake of the child. Please spare me. You cannot do this.
Chairperson, we found them. Weishan and his family are in the ancestral hall. Let's go to the ancestral hall. Hey, who are you? What are you doing coming to our human village? Where is Zhou Tingyang? Hey, where are you going? Let go of hand.
Son, let it go. I can endure a bit of humiliation. Just endure a little grievance. How many years does your mother have left to live? Just bear with it. Won't this whole life just pass by? Please spare Zhao Yong. She is still young and ignorant. Mother is just worried that after mother is gone, she will bully you again. What will mother do then?
Mommy, I won't let her bully you.
If we don't tame her now, there will certainly be endless trouble later. Weishan, this 1,000-nail mat. Kneel, or don't kneel.
Weishan. No.
Kneel. If you dare disrespect my mother, you must be punished.
Start the punishment.
If you dare disrespect my mother, you must be punished.
Enforce the clan law.
Xiaoyang just has a bad temper. I gave you respect, but you threw it away.
No. No.
Do you submit or not?
My belly. My belly hurts so much. Quick. Take me to the hospital.
Faking it? Starting to fake it again. The punishment is for your knees. It's not even your stomach. What are you faking now?
No.
Eldest uncle, this, Xiaoyang's complexion, is already so pale. Could it be real?
Your mother and I have both given birth. Whether she is truly in trouble or faking it, can't we tell? You are just too soft-hearted. She even treated your mother, forced her out of the car. And you still can't bear to teach her a lesson. When your mother gets old and can't move, if she abuses your mother, what will you do then? A woman like this, you must completely tame her.
Fine. I'll listen to all of you.
That's right. Carry her onto the 1,000-nail mat. Quick, quick, hide her. Hurry up. The tycoon is here. We can't let the tycoon see her. Hurry up and hide her.
Hold in.
The film
Quick,
was
quick, quick, quick.
translated and narrated by M Media.
Boss, why have you come to our ancestral hall? Where is Zhou Tingyang?
You must have mistaken the name. Our village doesn't have anyone named Yong.
Oh, right. Boss, here, we truly don't have anyone named Zhou Tingyang. Let's look somewhere else. Okay.
There's nothing here.
Get out of the way. Zhao Yang. What exactly is going on? It's like this. This daughter-in-law is insensible.
Yes. If we don't teach her a lesson, she'll become lawless.
This.
Weishan, hurry up and take your wife home. Don't let her embarrass herself here anymore.
Try touching her even once.
No. You. Why are you hitting me?
How dare you hit people? Is he really the tycoon? Why does he look like Zhao Yong's lover?
What's wrong?
To the hospital.
Okay, to the hospital. Get out of the way.
No. Move aside. That's my wife.
Miss Joe doesn't want to see you. Stop right there.
Hello? What did you say? Our chairperson went somewhere else. Right. Our chairperson is currently at the service area. He didn't go to the countryside. Dad, that old man lied to us. The tycoon didn't come to our village at all.
Isn't that?
Weishin, didn't Uncle say you? You are, after all, a person of standing. A man who runs the household. How can you not even control your own wife? It's a shame you're even a vice president. You don't even know that your wife is seeing someone else. Outside.
No wonder Zhou Tingyong dared to humiliate you and your mother.
Translated and
So,
narrated
she
by
found a better
M.
prospect. She latched onto an old man's leg. Sister-in-law, look at you. Why did you look Weishan? A wife wouldn't just stand there like an idiot, would she?
This Weishin has made a name for himself, but what's the use? He can't even control his own woman. How utterly useless.
Exactly. In our human village, there isn't a man who can't control his own wife.
And he still comes out to preside over this ancestral worship ceremony. Isn't that embarrassing enough? Weishin, a perfectly good ancestral worship ceremony, was ruined by this group of people. Today,
The film was
you must give me an
translated
explanation.
and narrated
Uncle,
by M. Media.
This matter. It actually.
Here. Here. Who is Weishin?
That. My name is Weishan. Officer. Is something the matter?
We received a report stating that you stole Miss Zhou's car, worth 800,000 yuans. Please return the car immediately.
I didn't expect that car. It really is Zhou Tingyong.
Where in the world is there a wife who calls the police to arrest her own husband? Weishin, you were played by this woman. You really brought shame upon our human village. This is humiliating.
No. This. No. Officer. Haven't you misunderstood? That car is mine.
Yes, officer. That luxury car belongs to our Zhaoshan. That car! It really belongs to our Zhaoshan. Really.
You say? The car is yours? Then please take out your documents so I can take a look.
No. That car. It.
You don't have the documents. But Miss Zhou has already provided the documents, as well as her car purchase invoice. It clearly belongs to her. Please return the car to her immediately.
Well, what about yours and mine? She herself belongs to our Zhaoshan. Then her car must certainly belong to our Zhaoshan.
Exactly. Then. What do you mean her car? How can we return it to her? A woman like her, driving such a nice car. Isn't that a waste?
First, there is no longer the buying and selling of people. She married you to be your wife, not sold to you to be your slave. Second, your son taking someone else's property and refusing to return it is illegal detention. You will go to jail for this. Did you hear that clearly?
And go to jail?
Just return it. This time, this is just a verbal warning.
The film
If there
was
is a next time,
translated and
you can expect to go to
narrated by
jail.
M. Media.
Did you hear that clearly?
I know. No. But.
Zhaoshan. You said you lost your wife. That was bad enough. But you lost the car too. I didn't expect you'd end up like this.
Exactly. His mother was always bragging to us about Weishin, marrying a city woman, living in a nice house, driving a nice car, and being a leader. It turns out, he's nothing. His own woman even ran off with an old man.
She.
Weishin, I always thought you were the most promising child in our village, which is why I let you preside over the ancestor worship. I didn't expect you would make such a mess of things.
I.
Appointment notice.
Look, everyone, I just received the appointment letter from Yunshang Group. I, Weishan, have officially been promoted to vice president.
Vice President.
And what's more, the headquarters also said that the chairperson will personally give me the appointment letter at my wedding.
Good.
Is this really true? If you become vice president, your annual salary must be tens of millions. What? Annual salary? Tens of millions.
Over 10 million.
I knew it. Our Wei Shan is indeed promising.
Exactly. Then what is one car worth?
Exactly.
Furthermore, in 2 days, is the wedding of Zhou Tingyang and me. Mommy, when the time comes, I will certainly make that woman, Zhou Tingyang, kneel down and apologize to you. Moreover, once I, Weishan, become vice president, I will immediately invest for our human village, 100 million.
Great. Good, good, good. 100 million.
I guarantee that all the residents of our human village, every single one, will drive luxury cars and build new houses.
Zhao Shan. Uncle, knew since you were little that you were a good child who remembers kindness and repays it. Now that you've grown up and become successful, you haven't forgotten your fellow villagers. Doctor, how is my daughter? I am very sorry. What?
Medical examination results.
The baby. You're awake. Where do you feel uncomfortable? Tell Dad quickly. The baby couldn't be saved.
It's fine. It might be for the best that this baby is gone. They all say that a daughter blessed with good fortune does not enter a family without fortune. Now that the baby is gone, it's also easier for me to break things off with Weishan.
This Zhao Yang. That day in Fuman Village. Why didn't you let me tell them? My identity?
Given the greed of the Wei family, if they knew who we really are, would they easily let us leave?
Peninsula Grand Hotel.
Hello, Miss Zhou. We are the Peninsula Grand Hotel. You booked a wedding banquet a month ago. It is scheduled for 2 days from now.
Weishan had already begun scheming against me. This wedding, I won't go through with it. Dad, I want to change it to a family dinner to celebrate that I've seen clearly the true colors of Weishan and his family. Rebirth after a catastrophe. Escaping misery.
Good. Let's celebrate to ward off bad luck. Child, no matter what decision you make, Dad supports you.
Dad, thank you.
Good child. It's all right now. Once you feel better, I'll take you home.
Hello, Miss Zhou.
Are my photos ready?
I'll get them for you to see right away. These are your photos with Mr. Wei.
About the photos, you don't need to tell Weishan.
All right, welcome back next time.
Yeah.
Weishan, everything between us is over.
Joe Family Banquet.
Today is the day Zhou Tingyang saw Weishan's true colors, escaped misery, and survived a catastrophe. From now on, the past is over. Everything starts anew. Cheers.
Good. A new start. It's a new chapter.
Zhao Yang. I know a young man. He's a very nice person. Take a look. Why don't I introduce you to him?
Thank you. I don't want to date right now. Sit down and eat.
Oh, alright. Eat your food.
Come, Auntie. Over here.
The groom hasn't arrived yet. Why did you start the banquet?
Exactly.
Don't you know any manners?
Wait, you.
What are you doing here?
Weishan's wife. What is going on? This is your wedding. Can't you wait for the groom before starting the banquet? You have no etiquette whatsoever. Truly ill-mannered.
Come back with us to honor the ancestors. Why did you run off with a stranger? Aren't you cuckolding Weishan? Where does that leave the reputation of our Wei family?
You certainly dare to speak.
Alright. Stop talking. Zhao Yang. We all forgive you. We forgive you. As long as you live a good life with Zhao Shan. And don't bully him. Even if mommy suffers a little grievance, it's nothing.
There's no need. Go back where you came from. You are not welcome here.
Zhou Tingyan. How dare you speak to your elders like that? You have no manners whatsoever.
Excuse me. My manners are reserved only for those who have manners. Discussing manners with the ill-mannered. Isn't that just asking for trouble?
You.
So this is the family in the heavy rain, who forced the pregnant woman out of the car? They actually have the nerve to show up. Truly shameless. Everyone has their own tricks.
Yes, so shameless. So shameless. It's all mommy's fault. It's all my fault. I should have been the one to get out of the car first. Zhao Shan is just too filial. But you shouldn't have run off with another man. Making Zhao Shan wear a green hat. How can he do this to Zhao San's reputation? Where can he put his face? This man of the Wei family, honoring his own mother. That is a good thing. Do you want your son to forget his mother after marrying a wife? Zhou Tinyong, how did your parents raise you? A woman like you deserves to be drowned in a pig cage.
You.
Pointing fingers at people casually. Is this your upbringing?
You bitch woman.
Was translated
You dare
and
hit me?
narrated by
You've gone too far.
Weishan, you are at least the head of the household. Is this how you discipline your woman? Showing no respect for elders, daring to lay hands on an elder.
Zhou Tingyan. What exactly are you trying to do? Hurry up and kneel down. And apologize to my mother and my eldest aunt. Beg for their forgiveness. Otherwise, I won't go through with this marriage.
You all leave. The wedding has already been cancelled. Today is our family dinner. For outsiders like you, there is no place for you here. Please leave.
Who gave you the guts? You dare cancel the wedding.
Cancel the wedding? How can the wedding be cancelled? This is a matter between our two families. We haven't even met the in-laws yet. Your word alone doesn't count.
I must have remembered incorrectly when the banquet was booked. Your Wei family also paid money. Who told me the family had no money? Which is why from the wedding banquet to the wedding photos and even the decoration of the new house, I paid for everything myself.
Zhou Tingyan. Doesn't your family just have a bit of stinking money? Why are you so smug? If it weren't for preparing that high-priced bride price and the 3 golds for you, would my family be so broke that we couldn't afford the wedding?
High-priced bride price. How high? A bride price of 30,000, and the 3 golds were nowhere to be seen. My large downtown apartment and a dowry car worth 800,000 are actual, tangible assets. What are the demands on your family too high?
You can't even produce the 30,000 bride price, but you covet the dowry. Isn't that trying to get something for nothing? And you still want to seize all their assets and leave them destitute? And I still wouldn't understand it. Weishan is truly useless.
What do you mean by getting something for nothing? You all stop talking nonsense here. Our Shashan is the vice president of the corporation. His annual salary is 10 million. Why would crave such a thing? Worth next to nothing. This dowry of hers. Exactly. Our Weishan is someone who is going to be a vice president. An annual salary of 10 million. 10 million. Do you know how many zeros are after that? The fact that we came here means we think highly of you. Don't you dare take our kindness for weakness. Hurry up and kneel down before us. Kowtow and apologize.
And apologize.
I apologize to you. Do you even deserve it?
This.
Don't you forget, inside your belly is carrying the seed of our Wei family. That's right, Zhou Tingyong. So what if you are rich? Didn't you still get pregnant with Xiao Shan's child?
Zhou Tingyang. There's a limit to your nonsense. You must now quickly apologize to my mother and my eldest aunt. Kneel down, kowtow. I might still consider marrying you, letting you be my vice president's wife.
Weishan, open your dog eyes wide and look clearly at me. Where's the child?
My grandson. My eldest grandson. By this woman. By this vicious woman. Was killed.
Zhou Tingyang. You venomous woman.
My eldest grandson. Killed by this black-hearted woman. It would be fatal.
Zhou Tingyang. How could you be so vicious? You bully my mother. You cheated on me behind my back. You vile woman.
Weishan, we've already broken up. I said, we. It's over.
No matter how angry you are, you can't do that to a child. The child is innocent.
The child is innocent. Even if you wanted to do that to the child, you should discuss it with Weishan.
Wei Shan's wife is too outrageous. The wedding was all prepared. And now this again.
Thank goodness this wife didn't marry into the family. If she had married into the family, would there ever be peace?
Zhou Tingyang, if you're angry, you can come at me. Why did you abort the child? You venomous woman.
Weishan, it's you who personally killed our child.
You're talking nonsense. How could I abort the child? Zhou Tingyang, stop throwing mud at me.
Have you forgotten what you did to me and my child on the day we went home to worship our ancestors? On a stormy day, the temperature, the ancestral hall of your Wei family, made me suffer all the family laws. Do you think the child could have been saved? You clearly knew that I was pregnant with your child. Yet you still let your aunt beat me with a rattan cane and made me kneel on nails. No. It's you. It was you who killed my child. Weishan, you personally killed your son.
On this stormy day, leaving a pregnant woman on the highway, what were this family thinking? Kneeling and being beaten. And kneeling on a nail board, not to mention a person. Even Ninja couldn't bear it. Even he couldn't take it.
They all say a good woman shouldn't marry into a family with no luck. Tingyong, you should break up with this man. No.
Impossible.
Right.
Impossible. We at that time didn't even touch your belly. How could the child possibly be lost?
Exactly.
Zhou Tingyang, are you lying to us? Don't think that just because you tell a lie, you can deceive us, you vile woman.
Exactly, Xiaoyang. How could you do this? No matter what you say about Wei Shan, he is still the child's father. How could he possibly be bad to the child? It must be you who caused the loss of the child yourself, and now you're blaming Zhou Shan. Isn't that right? You are despicable.
Stop talking nonsense here. What do you mean I caused the loss of the child?
When I was pregnant with Zhao Shan, let alone the family punishment, in the middle of summer, temperatures of 30 or 40 degrees, I still had to work in the fields. Zhao Shan wasn't born perfectly fine. You yourself are weak. You ruined the child yourself. And now you're blaming our Zhao Shan.
Weishan's mother, what you said makes sense. In our time, when women gave birth, they still worked in the fields just the same. If it wasn't intentional on your part, how could the child have been lost?
That's not necessarily true. Young people nowadays, their health is very poor. Especially these young city wives
The film
with
was
delicate skin and tender flesh. They are difficult to care for.
Zhou Tingyang, a woman like you has too many wicked thoughts. You ought to be punished by family law.
Exactly. A woman like you ought to be disciplined by family law. You even dare to use the child as leverage. I think you are asking for discipline. Damn it, you dare hit me.
Weishan. Look clearly. How the child was lost.
Was strongly affected?
No. How could it be? How could it possibly be because of me? It wasn't mother. Eldest aunt. Didn't you all say back then that it wouldn't harm her belly? Then why was the child still lost? Why?
In our time, we all went through it like this. Who knew she couldn't keep the child? Xiaoshan! You absolutely cannot blame your mother for this matter. I think she did it intentionally, relying on the fact that she had a child in her belly. She became arrogant and put on airs.
What nonsense are you talking? I intentionally caused the death of my own child. It was clearly all of you.
If it wasn't for you stubbornly clinging to the car and refusing to get off in front of Wei Shan, humiliating his mother, when you arrived in the village, you even acted arrogantly and presumptuously. You bullied others. Could you avoid receiving the family punishment? I think you simply intentionally wanted to cause the death of the child in your belly, just to make them feel uncomfortable.
Exactly. Luckily Weishan didn't marry you. If our Wei family had married a daughter-in-law like you, that is truly 8 lifetimes of bad luck.
Zhou Tingyang. Don't you know my mother? How much she cares about this child? How can you be so malicious?
Who exactly deserves to be punished? Just you wait and see.
You. What do you mean?
I have already hired the best lawyer. Those murderers who killed my child. None of them will get away.
What are you trying to do? You committed a mistake. You should be punished according to family law. Even now, you are still stubborn and unrepentant. I think the beating was too light. Weishan, look at the wife you found.
Exactly. You did something wrong, and yet you think you were justified? Wei Shan's mother is not well. It's not like you don't know that. You are so unfilial. And you even aborted the Wei family's offspring? Who would dare marry you in the future?
Who I marry in the future, and for whom I bear children, has nothing to do with any of you.
Zhou Tingyang, you aborted the offspring of our Wei family. And you still expect to marry someone else? I'm telling you, no way. Our Wei Shan is now the vice president of Yuncheng and has a final say in Haikeng. You dare offend our Wei family and still expect to live peacefully? I'm telling you, hurry up and kowtow and apologize to us. Give back the car, the house. Return it to our Wei Shan. You and that person of yours. Don't even think about getting by and hiking anymore.
Is that so? Do you really believe your son has such great capability to turn Haching upside down?
I advise you to be sensible. Hurry up and kneel down before us and apologize. Otherwise, after today, you might not necessarily have a tomorrow.
Isn't it better to be honest and dutiful? You committed such a huge mistake. Yet Weishan is willing to forgive you. Such a good man, and you still don't know how to cherish him, and you're still making trouble here. Exactly. Weishan is such an outstanding young man. A vice president with an annual salary of tens of millions. How many girls from good families are trying to curry favor with him? This kind of woman who killed her own child should be drowned in the pond, put in a pig cage. We must severely punish her.
Why are you still standing there stunned? Hurry up and, to the elders you have offended, kneel down, kowtow, and admit your mistake.
You let go. Let go of me.
You refuse the toast, and choose to drink the forfeit instead. Is that it? I'll make you.
See who dares touch her.
Let go of my son. Do you know who this is? This is the vice president of Yuncheng Group. How dare you treat him like this? Are you tired of living?
Just a mere vice president. Dares to shout in front of me?
Who the hell are you? Daring to speak to me like that? Last time, you impersonated the richest man, and you managed to fool your way through. Today, I will act on behalf of Yuncheng to clean house.
You're the vice president of Yuncheng, right? Don't worry, you won't be for long.
Are you still trying to say that you are the richest man in Nanchang, the chairperson of Yuncheng? You are so thick-skinned.
That's right. I am the chairperson of Yunsheng Group. Old liar. Aren't you afraid of throwing out your back? You. Why are you still standing there stunned? Throw them out.
You. Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me. Hey. You guys.
You little brats. How dare you push me?
What kind of people are these? Why are they resorting to violence? Why did Zhao Yang not discuss it with us before canceling the wedding? And she even aborted the child of our Wei family. How could she do such a thing? That was the seed of our Wei family. My eldest grandson, look. Exactly. This Zhao Yang is also going too far. It would have been fine if she hadn't cowed out and apologized to your mother. That's fine. But she even kicked all of us out of the hotel. Zhao Shan! This Hu Yang, she holds you in utter contempt.
Weishan. You are the most promising child in our human village. You cannot let a woman walk all over you and treat you like dirt. Since she followed you, she must abide by the rules of our Wei family. You absolutely cannot spoil her.
Don't worry. Mommy. Eldest uncle, eldest aunt. Once I become the vice president of Yunsheng Group and earn a salary of tens of millions, this Zhou Tingyang, won't she have to obediently come back? Otherwise, given her circumstances, where can she find a better man than me? Right?
Right. Our Zhou Shan is right. So what if she came from the city? So what? Isn't she still just a worn-out shoe that's been played with? Someone like her, a worn-out shoe who has had an abortion, who would still want her. Besides our Zhao Shan, who else could possibly take her, right? Exactly.
Just wait and see. Hello.
Mr. Wei, headquarters informs you your appointment this time has been cancelled, and you are dismissed effective immediately, blacklisted across the entire industry.
Wait. Did headquarters make a mistake? Why are you firing me?
Dismissed.
Dismissed?
After verification by headquarters, you are suspected of domestic violence, abusing your pregnant girlfriend. The group cannot tolerate employees with flawed character.
Zhao Shan! What happened?
I can't be the vice president anymore.
Can't be the vice president?
Why is that?
The chairperson has already cancelled Weishan's appointment. Good.
Dad,
Zhao Yang. I didn't expect their whole family would dare to treat you like this. Don't worry, Dad has already stripped him of everything. My daughter will never suffer in vain.
thank you, Dad.
You mean this vice president position wasn't even secured yet, and it's gone just like that?
Weishan, how could you mess this up? How could you let success slip away when it was within reach?
Zhao Shan! Don't scare your mother. What exactly is going on here? How could the promised vice president position just disappear like that?
After verification by headquarters, you are suspected of domestic violence, abusing your pregnant girlfriend. The group cannot tolerate employees with flawed character.
It's her. It must be her. It must be Zhou Tingyang. It must have been Zhou Tingyang who reported me. The people at Yunsheng headquarters told me that I abused Zhou Tingyang. Who else could it be besides her?
It is her. How could she be so malicious? Ran off with an old man. Not only did she make you lose all face, canceled the wedding. Now she even wants to ruin your future. What kind of sin did our Wei family commit? To end up with a daughter-in-law like this? Zhao Shan! Tell me, after she caused such a scene, how can you and your mother still have the face to return to our human village?
Narrated by M Media.
Mommy. I'm going to find Zhou Tingyang right now and ask her. I will definitely make her give me an explanation.
You should go ask her.
Zhou Tingyang.
Weishan. Hey Weishan, what are you doing?
You bitch woman. You certainly made me look hard for you. Speak. did you run off to? Report me to Yunsheng. You caused me to lose my job. You want to ruin me that badly.
You think I did it? Yunchang Group reported you.
It wasn't you. Then who else could it be? Don't worry. You won't let me have it easy. I won't let you have it easy either. If you want to ruin me, believe me, I'll drag you down to hell with me.
No. We can't provoke him right now. This madman. How could it be me? Weishan. About you losing your job. It has nothing to do with me. There were so many people at the ancestor worship that day. Who knows which one it was? Who took this matter to Yunchang headquarters?
What do you mean?
Think about it, you want to be the vice president of Yunchang. This matter, has it already spread throughout your village? Everyone in Fuman village knows that you are the most promising person in the Wei family. The vice president with an annual salary of 10 million. Can you guarantee that no one is jealous? Can you guarantee that no one wants to ruin you?
Oh no, President Zhou, the surveillance shows. Weishan has entered the parking lot. The young lady followed him into. What? This is bad. Zhao Yang is in danger. Quickly, take people over there. Yes.
Moreover, do you hate me that much? If you had cared about me more, how could we have broken up? How could our child have had an accident? Weishan, if I wasn't genuinely wanting to live with you, how could I have gone home with you to celebrate the Dragon Boat Festival? The reason I didn't want to get out of the car was all because of you and your mommy.
Why didn't you get out of the car? Why did you make things difficult for my mommy? You know my mommy isn't in good health.
I didn't make things difficult for your mommy. The reason I didn't want to get out of the car, isn't it all because of your uncle and your aunt? I can't stand them.
What's wrong with uncle and aunt?
Think about it. Your aunt usually,
The film was
how does she mock you and your mommy?
narrated by
Think about the
Media.
things she says. She doesn't look up to you at all. Nor does she look up to your mommy. Besides, do you think I'm that stupid? I have your child in my belly. And I'm arguing with you. I was clearly standing up for you. You tell me, is there any need to maintain such a family relationship? And let your mommy be bullied?
Really? Is that really what you think? Were you really doing it for me? That's why you pretended to be so insensible? I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. I misunderstood you. Xiaoyan. Let's not fight anymore. Let's not fight anymore. Let's make up, okay? I can't leave you. I really can't leave you.
We can't continue anymore. I suffered so much misery in your home. And the baby is gone. I can't get over this hurdle in my heart. I have no choice but to stop being with you.
Xiaoyan. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I was truly wrong. The baby. We can still have children. We are still young now. We can still have children. I won't hold it against you that you ran off with that old man. I beg you. I really cannot leave you.
The thing you can least trust in this world is crocodile tears. Weishan, I have already seen clearly the true face of your whole family. This path of ruin, I will not repeat a second time. There is no chance left. We are finished.
No. I won't let you leave me. We still have a chance. You come with me. You come with me.
Stop.
Why are you still standing there stunned? Run quickly. Hurry up and go. Go. Stop chasing.
Zhao Yong. Why did you let Weishan go? He came right to your door looking for trouble. Why didn't you arrest him?
No need. He should feel now that his eldest aunt, Yang Quilan, is the one who caused all this, the main culprit.
I still don't understand. You could clearly have directly taught Weishan and Yang Quilan a lesson. Why take such a big detour?
I certainly don't want to get their blood on my hands. I would rather watch them fight among themselves.
Brother, your skewer.
Hurry up and get out of the car. Get out of the car.
The wife you yourself married. And you still can't bear to use family rules?
Think about it. How your eldest aunt usually mocks you and your mother. Think about the things she said. She never looked up to you at all, nor did she look up to your mother.
Yang Quilan.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Who is it? Weishan. Why are you here?
Useless thing. You can't even control a woman.
You two, mother and son, are exactly alike. Truly pathetic. You can't even manage to be a kept man properly. If you had dealt with earlier, that Zhou Tingyong, would she still dare to challenge you?
What did you say?
I said you two, mother and son, are pathetic and incompetent, stupid. Look, even a woman can run off with an old man.
You shut up.
Weishan, you've grown some guts, haven't you? What now? You still want to hit me? Hit me then. Hit me right here. If you don't kill me, you're not a man. Spineless. Then you're not a man.
Damn it, you dare me.
Dad,
Weishan, last night. He went to confront Yang Quilan and Wei Guangshang. For some unknown reason, Weishan suddenly lost control of his emotions and stabbed both of them. Now, law enforcement officers are trying to arrest him. Wei Guangshang is already dead. Yang Quilan is currently severely injured. This Weishan, he's truly gone mad. When you go out recently, you must be careful. I worry that he might come looking for trouble with you.
I understand. Thank you, Dad.
Zhao Yang.
Zhao Yang. Zhao Yang. Zhao Yang. Zhao Yang. Weishan accidentally stabbed his paternal aunt. I know you're capable. One day as husband and wife, 100 days of kindness. Mommy begs you for the sake of your past relationship. Please, help him. Help him, please.
No, Zhao Yang. I know I was wrong. I beg you. They are trying to catch me everywhere now. Could you help me and my mother leave this place, okay?
Auntie. Weishan. I told you, we are already over.
You are so heartless.
Try touching her.
What do you mean over? I see. You've clung to a high branch and hooked up with this old man long ago. That's why you treat our Zhaoshan.
Dad, cancel the support plan for Human Village. Poor mountains and harsh waters breed troublesome people. This saying is indeed true. The nature carved into their bones and blood, even with money, cannot be washed away.
He is your father.
That's right. He is my father, Zhu Yuqian, the richest man in Nanchang province, chairperson of Yunchang Group. You've been in Heijing for so many years. You must have heard his name.
You really are the richest man's daughter.
How could your father be the richest man? I thought it was just a coincidence of names. What have I done? What have I done?
Zhao Yang, you are so rich. You can definitely help us, right? Law enforcement officers are trying to catch him everywhere now. I beg you, please, just help him. Get out of here. Okay. I beg you.
No. Xiaoyan. I was wrong. I beg you, please help me.
All right. I'll help you.
What are you trying to do?
Zhao Yang, what are you going to do to Zhoushan?
Officer, Weishan has been found. He is right downstairs at the Yunchang Group building.
Zhou Tingyang, you vile woman. How dare you scheme against me? What?
Weishan, why didn't I ever realize before that you were such a despicable person? Tell me, why was I so foolish before? Ignoring my father's objections, I still insisted on being with you. Guess why the Yunchang Group wanted to support Human Village, and why you are also the vice president of the Yunchang Group? That was all because of my father. Because my father was afraid I married you, I would suffer after. Otherwise, based on your merits alone, you wouldn't even have the qualifications to step into the Yunchang Group. Weishan, if only you had cared about me a little more before, we wouldn't have ended up where we are today. Your wealth and glory, your bright future, you ruined them all yourself.
No. Xiaoyan, I was wrong. I know my mistake is outrageous. I beg you. Look at the affection we once shared. Forgive me just this once. Please, give me another chance, okay?
It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have forced you out of the car. I know I was wrong. You just give Zhoushan one chance. He can't be taken away by the officers.
It's too late.
Xiaoyan,
Zhoushan!
please help me.
Zhoushan! Zhao Yang. Zhoushan knows he was wrong. Can't you just give him one chance? Why are you being so ruthless?
Am I the one being ruthless? You still think, even now, that I caused all of this? Was it me who forced Weishan to force me out of the car? Was it me who forced Weishan resort to family rules, resulting in the loss of my child?
Zhao Yang. Sister-in-law, you all, this whole family, you finally managed to marry a wife. And now you're starting to get arrogant. Sister-in-law, young people nowadays are not like us. This nephew's wife fell down. She won't be hurt, will she? Reporting to the police again, arresting her own husband, and impersonating the richest man's daughter again. Who are you trying to scare?
Ultimately, I should even thank her. If it weren't for her, how could I have so quickly recognized your true colors?
The film was translated
Enough.
and narrated by
Zhao
M
Yang.
Media.
Let's go.
Zhao Yang. Yang Kuilan.
Dad,
Dad,
Zhao Yang, your mother-in-law, ran to the hospital and killed Yang Quilan, who was paralyzed in bed. Now, Both she and her daughter have been arrested and brought to justice. Looking at this situation, they won't be getting out.
I know.
That's good then. Zhao Yong. Dad has already arranged a mentor for you. If you encounter anything over there, remember to call Dad.
Okay. Weishan. Goodbye. From now on, my world has nothing to do with you.